would win, MMPR Red or Zeo Gold Ranger?
I, Trey of Courage, give forth the spirit and
Engines, you will have access to a universe of power.
Trey of Heart, embrace you, Jason of Earth.
Jason, bold and powerful, you shall command the Tyrannosaurus
Trey of
dinosaur.
Wisdom, place in your hands the knowledge and experience of my people.
So a question just came in from one of the fans. This is one I have not considered before. The question was, who would win, MMPR Red or Zeo Gold Ranger? This is a tough one for me because the Red Ranger is undefeated. Red Ranger fought monsters on Morph. Jason, the Red Ranger, defeated Tommy when he was evil.
It's all over, Tommy.
And then brought him to the team.
My head's spinning. Come on. You'll be okay, man. What have I done? What you did under Rita's influence. You own the power now.
Jason as Zeo Gold Ranger, he got his power from 3 Rangers at one time. So he literally is the only Ranger in the history of the show to have the power of 3 Rangers at one time. But Jason the Red Ranger had 4 Zords.
Now that's what I call power.
Jason the Gold Ranger had pyramidas.
Not so fast.
But pyramidas could combine forces with, like, Titanus and the other Zord. But then Jason the Red Ranger could combine all 5 Zords into the Mega Zord.
Mega Zord power!
Is tough. Neither Ranger ever defeated. Both of them immensely powerful with a perfect record. Man, that's a battle. Here's what I think would happen. And this isn't a long video because I don't think there's too many places to take this. This is a meeting of the Titans. I think this battle, when they slam together, the shockwaves move the world over. And in the end, I think they get smashed so hard. They hit each other so hard, but because their character is so strong, neither can by will defeat the other. I think what they do is they combine. I think then they become a singular unit with the power of 4 undefeated Rangers with 5 Zords behind them to become the newest, most powerful Ranger in the history of the show. King Tyranno is the gold and red crossover. And I think that is how we get there. That doesn't even bring into account the Omega Red. So then we pull down the power of Omega Red, which is the 3rd iteration. And we now have the power of 5 Rangers in one guy. I think that's undefeatable. That is the most powerful Ranger before, during, or after in creation. That is what I think happens when Jason and all of his iterations meet and clash. I think morally and ethically, they would refuse to destroy each other because they would see the damage that would do to the teams and that there's no value in victory over each other because they all serve the same higher purpose. And instead, they would combine and meld Red Ranger, Gold Ranger, Omega Red into King Tyranno, and Jason was already undefeated. I think already undefeated, now there's no one. There's no one. There's never been anyone that could stop Jason's character, and I think now it just becomes the newest, most powerful force for good in the history of Rangers. That would be super cool. That is what I think it would be. So there is my take on what would happen, who would win. I think in the end, they both win because they join forces. And I think all the bad guys in the world tremble in fear. You imagine all the weapons and the Zords? Jason, the Red, he had 5 Zords by himself. And then Gold Ranger, he had 6, or had another one. So that's actually 6 Zords. That is a titanic joining of forces. I don't think any other Rangers had 6 Zords, like he's personally piloted. Craziness. The Warrior Wheel, Tyrannosaurus, Red Dragon Thunder Zord, Pyramidas. Jason piloted Tommy's Dragon Zord. So I mean, that's 5, and I'm forgetting. There was another one in there somewhere. That would be wild. I would love to see that. And I would love to see the combining of forces. Like I'm having visions of Pacific Rim, the movie. You know what I mean? Where they smash together. You see the shock waves go everywhere. Like, that would just be wild. So there it is. That's my take on Red v Gold and what would happen. Comment below, let me know what you think. And this kind of takes me back to, you know, the whole thing where, you know, it kind of leads me in that darker direction where you guys are always talking about, you know, we'd love a darker version of Power Rangers. I think that's one direction we could take. And I would love to do a darker direction of Power Rangers, but I'm not Hasbro, I can't do that. Because I don't want to get sued. Instead, I mean, I did something totally different for you guys. Created something dark and terrible and twisted and heroic, and I put it together for you guys in a fashion where you can read over it and you can give me your opinion. I'd love to know, because I am creating my dark story for you guys. So let me know what you think and enjoy it.